TunePocket.com. TunePocket.com.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, and welcome to the Sean Farrell podcast. I am Sean Farrell. God is great all the time. All the time, God is great. And let's not waste no time, shall we? Let's get right into it. So, there are days where I wonder what some of my there are days where I wonder what the everyday common man, everyday common woman is going through. And I can say, hey, I wonder what my coworkers are going through. I wonder what my coworkers are going through when I see them. And I wonder what Jeremy's going through. I wonder what Ryan's going through. Courtney, Sarah, Haley, Amy. I just kind of wonder what they're going through. And so I've had people come up to me, co-workers included, and thank me for the stuff that I do on YouTube, the messages that I put out about suicide prevention, depression, anxiety. If he even had a couple of people come to me and tell me their shared experiences. And so it was nice to know that I was having a impact, but I remember thinking to myself, I'm not having that big of an impact, am I? Nah. You're not. I mean, that's just how I think, okay? No. That's just how I think. And so on the back of my truck, I have on the left side, suicide prevention awareness. On the left side, I have that on the left side. And on the right side, I have You Matter. And then, like, towards the bottom of the truck, I have HOPE, hope. Hold on, pain ends, hope. Along with repping the best team in football. So, yeah. How about them Cowboys? Anyway, let me get back on topic. So I know I'm having an impact, but I don't believe that I'm making that big of an impact. Okay. So, but that all changed when God stepped in. God stepped in and said, you're having more of an impact than you think. I'm about to show you. Okay? So, this morning when I was at the gym, and saw the usual familiar faces. Smile, said, "What's up, man?" And I remember finishing up. I just finished up, and I was about to leave. And then a guy who was there called my attention. He said, "Hey, could you come over here for a second?" I said, "Sure." That exercise that you were doing on the balance ball, what's that for? And I said, well, it helps you with your balance. No, it helps you with your balance Um, that's what NFL players do. No, that's what NFL players do. They do like the balance balls. No, running backs, wide receivers. No, they do the balance ball. Helps them keep their balance. No, if somebody tries to, nudge them, knock them over, if they're able to keep their balance and keep on going. And so he said that he saw the messages, the Suicide Prevention Awareness You Matter, HOPE. He said he saw that. And I'm like, really? Really? You saw all that? He said, yeah. He said, yeah. And he said, that's good advertising, okay? So I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay. Yeah. And then he said, and then we just had a couple of minute conversation. He told me that he was in that same space maybe 5 years ago. He was in that same space when he was going through a divorce. Yeah. He said he was in that same space. Said he was not in a good place. It was heavy for him. And he told me all the details of what was going on in his divorce. And said he was mentally in a really dark place, and he thought about doing what and he thought hard about doing ending his life by suicide because of the divorce that he was going through. And then he told me that he spoke to a God about it. Told me that he spoke to God about it and was still really mentally in a dark place. And he went on to say that he realized that, well, first of all, I remember him saying to me that she wanted a single life. That's why she divorced him. He told me his ex-wife wanted a single life, okay? And that was devastating to him. And he just couldn't take it, okay? And he just couldn't take it, okay? And he said, as I said, he was talking to God about it. And as it got later on, he realized that was on her. That the decision to get a divorce, for his wife to get a divorce, was on her. Okay, that was on her. And we just struck up a conversation about suicide prevention, mental health. He went on to tell me that if you haven't dealt with that, you truly really don't understand. And we talked about pro athletes and mental health, the common man, and mental health, the common woman. And just said how he was in a dark headspace because of the divorce he was going through. And so that was a really nice conversation that we had. And seeing as how it is Men's Mental Health Month, which made the conversation even that much more better that we had, okay? And so we had a nice conversation. And I walked out of the gym. And it was like God was saying, so you still think you're not having a big impact? You Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're having much more of an impact than you actually think you are. Okay? And I was like blown away. I was like blown away. I was like, damn. People are actually seeing the messages, the suicide prevention messages that they see when they are driving behind me or driving past me and see it. It was like, wow. These people, this is actually catching the attention of some people. Maybe they can't tell me because they're driving. So yeah, it was like God was saying, no. You're having a much bigger impact than you think you are. Okay? And that conversation right there, oh, I tell you. Yeah. So, if I think I'm not having that big of an impact, yeah, I am. Yes, I am. And yeah. It makes you feel good to know that I'm having that type of positive impact on more people. Yeah. So yeah. All right. That's it and that's all. This has been the Sean Farrell Podcast. God is great. All the time. All the time, God is great. I am out of here. Peace.